Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel, and today in this video we are going to look at how we can create our listing of the estimates which we can go to from this particular area of our delivery list. So an estimate belongs to the delivery, so it makes sense to show the listing and also the entire creation part of estimates from this entry point. So before I write the estimate test cases, why don't we first have a button which allow us to go to that particular page? So let me open up PHP Storm, close all the files, and I'll go to the index.blade file of deliveries. In here, I have my table, and what I can do is over here, before the edit, I can add one more icon. Sorry, it needs to be a div like this. Now, we will see a small little icon over here which takes me to the listing page of estimates. So now we can start writing our test cases. Inside my page response test, the last one is show the estimates create page. This one will be the listing page of estimates. So I'll have my project and delivery. Then, acting as a user, I'll go to the index route. So I'll just change this part. And with this in place, we can assert whether we are getting a status code of 200 or not. And we do. So this is the test which just gives us an affirmation that this page is loading, there are no errors. But the real test is when we are able to see the actual records. So let me close this blade file and create a new test. So like the convention, we will have a new test called page estimate list. This can be a little duplicate, but there are certain things which we will also test. For example, this is almost exactly what we did in our previous test, but now I'll do factory has a project. Sorry, I need the estimate, and the estimate has a project which has a delivery. Okay, because we have 3 levels of dependencies. So with that, I will need to change a little bit. Estimate, project ID, estimate delivery ID. Okay, this is passing, but so far it is exactly like the page response test. We need to assert that we are able to see at least something about an estimate. So what we can do, we can assert that we are able to see this text. In that case, it will fail. So let me now go to my index page of estimates. I don't have that blade file. I'll go to my estimate controller. This is my page. So the first thing is, due to route model binding, we will get our project and delivery. And then we will pull our estimates. So right now we will only show the estimates which are in progress. Basically, they are not completed. Then I'll have these two conditions. I'll order by descending ID, and I'll paginate with a count of 10. With this ready, we have the data. So what we can do is have pages dot estimates dot index. I'll create that view, and I don't use the compact, so we'll have estimates, delivery, and project. All right, so this is done. Now let's go to our blade file. I'll get the markup in so that we don't waste time in that. So this is my markup, and let's go through this. So this is the section title where I have a title called estimate list, and I have my button for add. Then over here I'm starting my table, estimate ID. This is the image which we will change later sometime. We have our estimate title. This is coming twice. I'll have to see why. And yeah, then the percentage, estimated hours completed, blah blah blah, and then the paginated link. So now if I refresh, as you can see, this is visible. And yeah, I can get rid of that. This is a bit weird. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. This is exactly how it should look. And I had some data trying to play around with it. So yeah. We have the listing. So obviously now that means this test should pass. And it didn't, which is strange. Okay. So maybe because of the condition of complete, it is failing. So estimate factory, let me see. What I would do is, in here first of all is complete 0, and now let's run. Yes, that was the case. However, I will have a state in my factory for that. So inside my factory over here, I'll add a new function called completed, return right, and in here I'll have is complete equals true. So with this in place, instead of creating, where is my test, like this, I can also do like this. So it will fail, right? Maybe I'll add one more, or no, by default I'll have is completed to false. Maybe that would make sense. Right. So this is kind of taken care. Now what are the other different tests? Well, one thing for sure is that in here, because of the route model binding, right now I'm not going to test these two things, but I definitely want to confirm that we are showing paginated data and that it doesn't show the completed estimates. So let's do that. So I'll first create 10 estimates so that the entire page is full. Then I'll create one more estimate. This time without the count. So this is my latest one. I'll have a title to it as well. Because this is being sorted by ID, I can take that liberty of not using the times and stuff. And then what I will do is mostly I'll copy paste. So I'll assert again that I'm able to see this title. And if everything is correct, yeah, we see that. Right. So this test is done. Now the next thing which I would like to do is ensure that I only see the incomplete estimates. So I'll have this thing. I'll add the condition that it's a completed estimate. Acting as a user, now what I would do is assert that I don't see this title. Let's see. Right, we are getting that, which means if I now uncomment it, comment it, and if I run, let's see, yeah, the test is failing, which means this is getting tested properly. So yes, with this in place, our listing of estimates is kind of done. And so yeah, this is what I wanted to cover in this video, guys, and I hope you like this video and the series so far.